Hi there! In this video we're going to learn about evaluating a linear function with a table, or some people call it a t-chart. So why do we need to learn how to do this? Well, we are going to use a table to find ordered pairs, which remember look like x comma y, of a function. In this case we're going to just use the function of a line if we wanted to graph our line. So how do I fill in a table? To fill in the table, you want to use the x values that they give in the table and plug them into the equation to get your corresponding y values. Like this. I have a couple examples for you. Okay, so fill in the table below if y equals, so here's my equation, y equals negative 3x plus 3. So first thing I like to do here is make my skeleton. So here I'm going to write, I'll do it right here, y equals negative 3 times x plus 3. And I'm going to write it out for everything because I'm using my same equation for this whole table. It's kind of like a secret 4 problems in one. And then you want to look at this and say, okay, in this row here, they tell me that x is equal to negative 4. So in this part, only here, wherever I have an x in my equation, which is where I left my skeleton, I'm going to plug in a negative 4. Then I'm going to evaluate. Negative 3 times negative 4 is 12, and 12 plus 3 is equal to 15. So this value right here would be 15. Okay, in my next row, here, x is equal to negative 2. So in the place of for x, I'm going to plug in negative 2 into my equation. Here, then I evaluate. Negative 3 times negative 2 is 6, and 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. Next row here, my x value is equal to 0. So in my x place for my equation, I'm going to plug in a 0. Then I evaluate. Negative 3 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 3 is equal to 3. And last but not least, we'll use blue in this last row. My x value is equal to 2, so in this spot in my x value where my skeleton is, I'm going to plug a 2. Then I evaluate. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, and negative 6 plus 3 is equal to negative 3. Okay, so this is going to be your filling in the table, your y values, and then they could go one step further and ask you what's the ordered pairs. So the ordered pairs would be the rows that you have. So it would be negative 4, 15, negative 2, 9, 0, 3, and 2, negative 3. And you could take these 4 ordered pairs and you could plot them in a coordinate plane and then draw the graph for your line. Okay, now I want you to try this one on your own. So this is going to be a good time to pause the video, work out this problem on your own, and then start to play it, and I'll do all the work. And you can check to see if you got it right. Okay, so first I'm going to do my skeleton. I have a different equation this time. My equation is here. So I have y equals 6 times blank plus 1. I'm going to write them all out. And I'm going to plug in my values for each one of my rows. Negative 1, 0, 1, 5. And then I'm going to evaluate them all kind of at the same time here. Start at the top. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6, plus 1 is equal to negative 5. 6 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 1 is 1. 6 times 1 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7, and 6 times 5 is 30, and 30 plus 1 is 31. So this would be negative 5, 1, 7, 31. So this would be the answers. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.